This simple yet effective sales funnel earns me over six figures and allows me to live in the most expensive city, avoid a 9 to 5, and live debt free. And I'm going to be giving you a complete breakdown and answer any questions that you have in the comments so that you can model it and earn six figures and beyond for yourself as well. This funnel especially works well for YouTube, but it also does for all the other social media platforms and if you're running paid ads. And if you're really serious about tapping into the power of YouTube to grow your business, be sure to stay until the end because I'm going to be telling you more about my mentorship and how I can help you make that happen. But for now, let's dive into step number one. So like I said, this works for other platforms aside from YouTube, but what I do is I create YouTube content that my target audience is actually searching for on YouTube. And of course, the more views, the better. However, even one person can funnel down and become a paying client. So I love this strategy because if you're a YouTuber, you don't have to wait until you have a bunch of subscribers to make money. You can turn your channel into a business and actually get clients. And the way that you do so is in your YouTube videos, you want to have a call to action to either download your free resource or to apply to work with you or buy whatever it is that you're selling. This can also be to stay until the end to hear more about what it is that you are offering. And once you have the call to action, the goal is to get them to click the link to that landing page that you created. Once they're on that landing page, you want to compel them to take that next step. So this is one of the main funnels that I use to get clients for my business. And this page right here has helped me build a six-figure business. So I'm going to show you all the different elements that actually gets people to click the button and apply and actually become a client of mine. So the first component is having a really intriguing headline. And think of this like the first date. You really want this to hook people in and give people a really good sense of what you have to offer. And if you don't impress people with this and they don't clearly see what problem you solve and for who, then you're likely to lose them. And so I actually used a software called CoSchedule to create this headline. And what it'll do is it will rank you on a bunch of different factors and it will overall give you a score on how good the headline is. Now, it's really difficult to reach a score of 100 because there's a lot of words in here that they want you to put in and take out. And overall, it's difficult to get everything within the character count. So I recommend having a score of at least 70 or above, and it will just give you a bunch of recommendations for better words to use. It will tell you the reading level, how skimmable it is, and overall, this will help you to make a really compelling headline. What I also have on this page is a video that explains everything that I offer in this. And so a video increases conversions very significantly by over 70%. So you want to have a video on this page. I also have all the different deliverables that they will get from this offer. And I also have an apply now button. By the way, I have that button on every single section of this page so that when people are looking at it on mobile, they're not scrolling around trying to figure out where the button is. So I recommend that you have that as well. I also have a sense of urgency on this page because human nature, people tend to put stuff off. And so if you give them a reason to act now, then they're more likely to actually take that action. Thus, they're more likely to actually benefit and experience those dream outcomes that you provide. And by the way, you can model this page for your niche and for what you offer for your avatar. The next section I have on this page is I actually break down all the steps that I walk them through my mentorship. And so what I do here is I break down each step and I made a graphic so that people can really visualize themselves in this process. And this is really powerful because when people can actually see themselves taking those steps and they know, like, and trust you as the guide, then they're more likely to take action. And I recommend that you create an infographic as well for your process in your niche if you do not have one already. And I recommend that you have this on your page and you also talk about it in your videos. It's really powerful. And that's why I get so many conversions from YouTube, because I talk about this process right here. I talk about how it aligns with Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and that really resonates with people and they can see themselves in the process. The next thing I have here is all the different features of what I offer. I also say who this program is for, and I also paint a picture of the dream outcomes. So these are really the return on investments, what their life will be like once they actually go through the steps and once they actually achieve those results for themselves. I also have an about me section. This is really important because a lot of people who land on this page, they don't know you that well. maybe they only saw 1 or 2 pieces of content. And so this right here also gets people to trust you, but it also builds authority. So when people read this, they see why I'm the expert in this space. I interned for TEDx. I had over 38 million subscribers. I learned from Tony Robbins. And so I've also built a 6-figure business. And so this helps people to trust you and to actually click the button to apply. Now, this is where I actually have the offer for what I do, and you can model this if you would like for your niche. I actually have a bunch of different clients in many different niches, and they actually took this framework and they modeled it for themselves. And so I might create a whole other video about how to set up an offer, but what I do is I have that scarcity on there again, so that urgency, getting people to take action now. And overall, I don't just offer a course, but I do have training videos, but the main thing I offer here is a community and also the option for one-on-one guidance with me. A lot of people in different niches literally modeled this and they've become really successful with it. So imagine if you could do that for your niche. So imagine having a lower level, a silver level is what I call it. Imagine you have that where it's a community and you meet either weekly, monthly, or bi-weekly like I do, and you give them a bunch of value. They can also have the option for one-on-one support. So gold is twice a month and diamond is 4 times a month. I also have this right here because my time is limited. And so gold and diamond, there's only so many hours in the day. So I tell people, there's a limit to how much I can take on. So I put this on there again to get people to take action now. I put that sense of urgency because of human nature. I also have a guarantee on here. And this right here has actually been a really big selling point for a lot of people. Even without even reading any of these testimonials or playing any videos, it's very, very apparent that I've helped a lot of people. And these are real people. These are real screenshots. And so this right here shows that I've helped people. You can hear the results that they experience. And when people hear this, they're like, oh, like that person can do it. I can do it as well. So that's my whole page. I also have FAQs, but essentially people can apply for any one of these. When they click the button, I have a headline here, and I also have a disclaimer. So I did use that tool as well, the co-schedule, to create this headline. But the biggest thing that I put on here that filters out the people who aren't a good fit client is I put only apply if you are genuinely committed to investing in your channel and business with a sense of empowerment and enthusiasm, not from a place of scarcity and insecurity. If you're looking for a get-rich-quick scheme, this is not for you, because I emphasize here and in the video that this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm helping you build a long-term sustainable business. And so there's no such thing as get-rich-quick. And so I also put steps on here for my process once people apply. You apply, if approved, I'll email you to book a session. And regardless if we work together, I'll point you in the right direction. And I mean that. I genuinely do. And so I'm not going to read through all of the questions that I have here, but overall, these questions help me determine if the client is a good fit for me. And I make it long on purpose because I want to work with people who are committed and who are willing to take the time to fill this out. And it's really obvious here that I'm assessing whether or not they're a good fit. So it's funny because the people who are lazy with this, it kind of reflects, okay, they're probably going to be a lazy client. But the people who really put a lot of thought into this, it's funny because they're like the best clients I work with. And so this is what I do. And once I receive the application, I will review it. And if I think they're a good fit, I will email them and I'll ask them more questions and I'll determine if we're a good fit. And then I will send them the link to join either silver, gold, and diamond. So again, see if you can envision yourself doing this, because you can literally model this funnel that I created. It's really effective. It really gets people to trust me and it gets them to take action, and it has all the elements of a high converting landing page. I seriously just gave you all the ingredients and the recipe to build a funnel that earns you over 6 figures. Now, once you build the funnel, that's only the first step. Now you actually have to drive traffic to the funnel. And I mentioned how I love YouTube because videos that I posted months ago still bring in views, subscribers, and also clients for my business. So if you're someone who would like to tap into that power as well, then I invite you to apply for my YouTube Business Accelerator community, where I will help you get there faster. I provide the support of a community and also the option for my one-on-one guidance. And if you're someone with the entrepreneurial mindset, I know you know the power of investing in yourself. To get to where I am now, living in the most expensive city, not relying on daddy's credit card or financial aid, it took investing in myself. As a broke college senior, I found a way to pay 10 grand for Tony Robbins Business Mastery. And I still pay for mentorship from people like Ty Lopez, who exploded on YouTube. And I also invested time into things like TEDx. So if you want to get there faster, then it will take investing in yourself. And if you would like my support to help you get there, then again, I invite you to apply down below so that we can really make this happen for yourself. And again, please only apply if you are truly coming from a place of empowerment and enthusiasm. And if that's you, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and drop a hashtag I'm a creator down below and apply for the community. And when you're done, be sure to check out this next video all about what content to create to drive people down this funnel.